So what's up, guys? It is Wednesday, March 1st, about 9:51 p.m. So just had a couple things on my mind. Just got done listening to some music. I was listening to a song by Sean Rowe called "Leave Something Behind." You guys might have heard it. It's at the end of The Accountant, and it's not a Christian song, but it kind of spurred some stuff in me. And one of the lines that he uses is, "I'm not trying to follow you until the end of the world. I'm just trying to leave something behind." And that really spoke to me. In the sense of that, I think that that's a lot of times the way that we interact with God. We kind of say, look, I'm not trying to follow you until the end of the world. I'm just trying to leave something behind. I'm just trying to help somebody out. I'm just trying to change something for somebody, leave a legacy some way down the road. And the problem is with this is I don't think it's possible to leave the ultimate legacy without following Jesus to the end of the world. And I don't mean that I don't mean that all of us are called to the mission field and that all of us are called to different cities for God and all over the world. I'm just saying that I think a lot of times with God we try to put this on our own terms. The idea of following God wherever He may call us makes us uncomfortable, and it makes us it kind of freaks us out a little bit. So we kind of stand back from that and ultimately say, look, I'm just trying to help somebody out. I'm just trying to, be a good person or whatever. Maybe you're a parent and all you want to do is leave something behind from your kids. Maybe get them to church so that maybe their life will be changed. And the problem is with that is we're called to follow Jesus to the end of the world, and there's something that we're always called to do. We're called to lead somewhere. We're always called to go somewhere. And sometimes that somewhere, most of the time that somewhere, is interacting with people at work and leaving a legacy for our kids and our family members and our friends, that we would give them something that would ultimately leave a legacy behind, leave something behind. And that something can't be the ultimate thing. It can't be what we're ultimately called to give if it's not in pursuit of Jesus wherever He may call us. And so, I don't want to make this a long video. It's late. But I would just want to ask, all of us, look into our own hearts and figure out, what are we leaving behind? And are we willing to follow Jesus wherever He may call us? And if not, ask Jesus that He may get our hearts prepared for that. And that we would be able to have that we would be confident to leave that legacy. That would be more than just leaving something behind, but it would ultimately mean we want to change history. We want to change history for our family, for our friends. We want to change the course of history for everyone around us, that they experience Jesus more so because they were around us. And that has to be rooted in Jesus. There's no possible way to make an ultimately positive change in the world if we're just good people or nice people, because that sends people straight to hell. Nice people can go to hell, guys, and that's rough. There's people in your school that are great people. You may be watching this right now and you're a great person, but you don't know Jesus. And I'm not saying this to scare you, and I'm not saying this to judge you or put you in your place. I'm saying this because I want you there with me. I want you in heaven with me. I want you there with all of us that experience Jesus. I don't want you to live this life and live a quote-unquote great life only to get to the seat and say, for Jesus to say, I never knew you. So in the end of this, I just want to ask, what are you leaving behind? And ultimately, who are you walking with? Are you willing to follow Jesus to the ends of the earth? Is that something that you're willing to do? Regardless of whether He calls you or not, is it something you're willing to do? What are you trying to leave behind? Thanks, guys.
And it's time to leave something behind. All money is free, but love costs more than our bread. And the ceiling is hard to reach. When my son is a man, he will know what I meant. I was just trying to leave something behind. I was just trying to leave something